He'll keep it. And he's in! Touchdown, Air Force!
This formation. Finley, hand to Patrick. They flip it. That's a ball.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Second half possession. Here's J.J. Cole. Back to pass. He's got a man streaking toward the front of the end zone. That ball is caught for a touchdown. Black and gold. Davian Dozier in the end zone of the Mountaineers sprinkles the lead.
Watch the tight end Fortin ball. Rayner running behind Clay with a cut, a spin, a shove to the end zone. Touchdown! Jalen Rayner rumbles, and Arkansas State can take the lead.
Scored 15 touchdowns on the ground this year. Make it 16. Touchdown Army.
How about that? You watch a lot of football, you might not see something like that happen for a long, long time.
Kelly looking left all the way. How about Magwood? He's got it! Keon Magwood is going to score and give Ball State its first lead of the day.
Already 1 third-down conversion this drive. Swan on a quick right side is picked off. Amarion McCoy with a pick 6 for Boise State.
Bowling Green being down 7 points with 7 minutes to go and having football.
There's some trickery. Garcia's going to throw it. Has Petaway open. He catches it in stride. There goes Petaway. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
This, the 2-point conversion for the win. Ken lost it. Buffalo celebrates. It'll be a happy homecoming tonight for the Bulls. 31-30.
Now he's in motion. Levis back in, hands it off. A huge hole up the middle, and Biggins sprints through it, and nobody's going to touch him. A 49-yard touchdown, and Central Michigan has seized control early.
Kept by Harrell into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. But there's a minute and 30 seconds left. Pressure comes. Collier throws. Pass caught. Gilly spins out of trouble. It's a foot race. Can anybody catch him? No! Touchdown! Coastal, 70 yards.
9-year-old freshman from Australia for Hawaii. It is a nice, booming punt. Fielded by Kennard. He's back at his own 5. Going to try to run out of there. Has some running room. Finds a seam. Gets to the 40. And he may go to the 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Rams.
Empty for Minicucci. Silver in motion for a third time in a row. It's Minicucci. This time he finds the end zone. Nick Minicucci wins it for Delaware. Welcome back. FBS football inside at Delaware Stadium. The blue and gold victorious.
They're thinking about winning this game walk-off style.
Hauser takes a shot to the end zone. Montgomery. Touchdown, Pirates!
chance for Kessinger. Missed his last one. Redeems himself here. And the Eagles are in front with 3 seconds left.
Now he took his helmet off, Jason. Look, you know how I feel about kickers.
35. They block it. They block the punt. And it's a scoop and score. Special teams getting it done.
The true freshman, Josh Roberts, came right up the middle.
In his career. Panthers on the move. Jenkins to throw. Lobs it. He's looking for Perry. Touchdown, Panthers! Alex Perry for 6.
Wide open. Wide open. Good play call. Good execution. Good protection. Good throw. Good catch.
Play clock at 4. Here's Luke. Head down, breaks the tackle. Rayshon Luke, touchdown. 12-yard touchdown run for Luke, his second score of the game.
And it's not just Donald. High snap. French one-on-one far sideline. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. It's Camden Brown, his first reception of the night, records his 7th touchdown on the year, and puts the Eagles ahead.
Brown across the middle, and it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. Javon Robinson beat the coverage. Panthers back on top, 15-14.
He'll look to throw. He's going to the end zone. Senecal makes the catch.
Go to this 3 receiver side with DeAndre Johnson right in the middle. 6'8".
Launches it down the field. And it lands in the hands of Johnson off the carom of a defender for a touchdown. 62 yards. Are you kidding me? What a way to end the half.
And have battled through a lot to get here. There's a lot at stake. You don't want the game to come down to that. Wayne Knight explodes. There he goes. 73 yards. Jambalaya. Throwing confetti now. Screamers and everything else coming from the stands.
USA title. Odom to pass. Now he tucks, he drifts back. Odom lobs it, has his man. Touchdown, Chase Belcher. There is a flag in the back of the end zone.
There's also one on the 3, Nolan.
That turnover results in 3 points. Harris brings it out. And he has a burst. Huge return. Still on his feet. To the house. Touchdown. The realest Clark.
Shows you what, that he is the realest. What an excellent return on the part of the realest Clark. He had 3 situations in which you thought he was going to go down, but he stays on his feet.
A few plays ago. Vasco calling his own number, reaching out towards the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Liberty.
Winfield looking for a heel, keeping himself. He's
Touchdown!
going to get in the end zone.
Oh my goodness, Cajuns win! Cajuns win! Cajuns win!
Watch Winfield. He has been responsible for 5 touchdowns in the second half.
Attack on 2nd and 9. Breaks the handoff over the middle, complete. Down to the 10, the 5. He reaches for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech, Jalen Mickens.
And this is what Blake Baker does very well, is throw the football.
He's got a different feel for when the ball comes out.
Hurd gonna go for it. And there's Justin Williams-Thomas. Finds a crease. Thomas trying to get to the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, Sutton Smith, after a bad mesh, comes up with a huge play. Sutton Smith, the Tigers are roaring at home.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because you watch that on tape and say, what was I thinking?
Now Finn off that play fake, lot of green grass. Finn to the corner, inside the pylon. Touchdown, DeQuan Finn, Miami. 18-yard TD scamper to give the Red Hawks the lead.
Govs show pressure. They bring it. Vadiato throwing back shoulder to Carter. Waiting for the call. Touchdown.
And a pair of touchdowns. Clark looks right, lofts it into the end zone, over the shoulder. It is... Did he make the catch? He's got it. Dash Luke in the end zone for the touchdown. A perfect throw.
Draw even at 16. Horvath to the end zone. Touchdown, Heidenreich.
Second down and 7. Williams will throw. Has the ball tipped and intercepted. Going the other way is the Wolfpack. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Jonathan Maldonado. The pick six. And Nevada has their first lead of the game.
Flag in the field.
Did they see motion, somebody move on the offensive side? Or was that just pure defensive penetration?
Ball start.
Yep.
Offense, number 19. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Let him throw it.
On first and goal, they give it to Sutton, but a flag flies.
Ball start. Offense, number 7. 5-yard penalty. First down.
A little bit of crowd noise here. 30,000 people here. Lobo fans going crazy.
30,000 loud and proud. Another flag
before the snap.
Snap infraction. Offense, number 63. 5-yard penalty. First down.
In case you can feel this, I think the crowd gets the idea that they are a factor.
University Stadium hasn't looked like this in years.
Johnson, the wide receivers. 5 throws, and it's hauled in by Gavin Harris. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They're back in front.
What a fantastic throw by Logan. 5.
Not the interceptions, but you'll claim the attendance.
The sellout. McGill, straight up the gut. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Let's see how he handles these opening few plays. They opt to run it, and a big hole opens up. Biggest of the season on their opening offensive play for a touchdown.
Max Rodarte. Navarro heaving it up again. Hendricks by himself. 31 yards out.
And the back is Hargrave in their first time. Wide open to Hargrave. Can he get to the end zone? And he does. The Monarchs. Contravian Hargrave from Colton Joseph. An easy pitch and catch for 6. 80-yard play.
A touchdown wins it for Rice here in the second OT. Jackson breaking free. Quentin Jackson calls game with a 23-yard touchdown. Wow.
They'll turn and look at him again. Now Watson throws over the middle. Malik Phillips diving into the end zone. He's in for a touchdown. Sam Houston scores first for the first time all season. A 20-yard grab for Phillips. 99 yards.
And the ball slips out. It's taken away. McDougal's got it down the sideline. He's going to score. Touchdown, Aztecs. Their first take.
3 now. Scanero in motion to the right now. Slant through the middle. Takes the catch. And there he goes. Scanero off and running to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. 45 yards.
He said last series just didn't work out for him on the fumble. Davenport going deep, left side. Good adjustment, good catch. Devin Voisin, he's got room. 10, 5, touchdown, South Alabama. $65 yards.
Breakthrough at some point.
Fake! He's got him! What a call! Singleton! Balls! Touchdown!
Now Pittman motions out. Braxton wants to throw it off the back foot. In the air! And caught for the touchdown! Micah Davis found a way off the carom. Hunter Washington got a fingertip on it.
Positive for their defense, too.
7 in the box for the midshipmen. Here they come. Pressure. Simon. Other way. Bermudez. Caught for the touchdown. Tyler Walker loves it. The veteran presence of Evan Simon in the pocket for the Owls. Pays dividends again.
3rd down and 1. It's Perry again, up the middle, and there goes Lincoln Perry. The Bobcats have hit another home run. Touchdown Perry, his second tonight.
Lexington, Kentucky, and been very productive. That's picked off. Intercepted by Toledo. Housing that. Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Oh, you could see that coming from way up here as McNeil Warren, Gerard. He looked like he just absolutely.
Davenport up top, near side, in and out of the hands. And Troy brings back the belt. Mayhem on the football field right now.
Driving, trying to win it. Has been back and forth all game. Jake Retzlaff throwing towards the near side. Popped up into the air for Shaz Preston. Touchdown Tulane.
Go for it if it's this situation. 4th and inches. Richardson with a first down and a touchdown. A shot across the bow against Navy here at home for Dominic Richardson.
To evaluate what I was seeing as we sit back with play action fake here.
Kitna Has time to throw, finds the open man Milliner once again across the 20 to the 10, down the sideline, and touchdown! 49 yards, and Milliner and the Blazers answer right back to retake the lead.
That fire-breathing dragon just scorched the Hornet back.
To the slot. Another blitz. Mensah, another scramble. He's caught! Ball's loose! UConn has it! The Huskies are going to win this game!
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
Armenta in the pistol, at least for now. Takes the snap. Looking to throw, got a man deep. That's Jake Godfrey wide open! Touchdown diving catch by number 2, Jake Godfrey.
Those are the two teammates from New Mexico who transferred with Bryant Vincent here to ULM. What a throw. Better catch by number 2. Back-to-back weeks. Jake Godfrey with a big touchdown. It gives ULM the lead.
To get a stop here, you don't want to give up any more yards.
Pressure, deep ball down the right side. It's in the air. And it's intercepted! Jeremiah McGill waves bye-bye!
And it all starts with that defensive line and the pressure that they got on Roberson.
10th play of the drive. 3rd down and 4. Calandria fires. It is caught! Touchdown! O'Reilly!
Going on the field, it's a touchdown.
Another gorgeous throw by Anthony Calandria.
Connor Davis downfield.
After the 22-yard pickup, here's more. David Jacobs. It's a foot race. Jacobs is in. Utah State strikes back.
David Jacobs to get back and get his kickoff.
That was actually Hassan Wilson who's into the game, and Wilson has some room and is out across the 20. Here we go. Can Wilson go? He's out across midfield. Odom's gonna escort him into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! 94 yards. Hassan Wilson on just his 3rd carry of the season goes the distance.
From that defensive back on the fades. Henry, big hole, and he hits the afterburners. Robert Henry is gone. He is inevitable, and UTSA grabs its first lead early in this 3rd quarter. Up again. Good. Stevens hits the 32-yarder. The Cougars now up 13-10.
Now you have the hands team on.
The onside kick to decide it. Still rolling, and WKU finally recovers it. And then some. 20, 10, 5. Kiss this game. Good night.
Oh, King Henry catches a scoop. He looked like a shortstop on that one.
The running back. Lowry will roll. Lowry throws. Back in the end zone. Toe tapping. Touchdown. Talik Williams. As clutch as they come.
Create a mismatch in the 1st quarter, leading to Wyoming's touchdown. Anderson returning. Fitzgerald by himself. Trying to stay in bounds. He does. Touchdown, Wyoming. Michael Fitzgerald II. Another touchdown catch for the Cowboys. He's been red hot.